Viewers and subscribers, please make sure to subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share, because if you don't, you will miss out a lot on the news.
Investigators attached to the Maypen Criminal Investigation Branch are probing the circumstances that lead to 4 people being shot in Corridor Hill, Clarendon on Wednesday night. According to the police reports, the man aged 23 to 52 were at a shop on Slim Lane, Corridor Hill, around 8:45 p.m. when a white Nissan Tiida drove up. It is alleged that 2 men armed with handguns exited the vehicle and opened fire in their direction before escaping in the waiting car. The injured man was subsequently rushed to the hospital, where it was revealed that one person had received gunshot wounds to his upper body, while the other sustained injuries to their lower body. One of the victims is considered to be in serious condition. However, the injuries of the other man are not life-threatening. While the investigation are ongoing, the police said initial information suggests that the attack could be a reprisal for the Tuesday, February 13, 2024 murder of another man in the community. The police believe the attack may have been carried out by known violence producer from the Newborns community. The Westmoreland police are reporting that the main person of interest and suspected triggerman in the murder of a couple in the parish, Tavin Shanstam Robinson, was killed in a shootout on Wednesday afternoon. The couple Kirk Hall and his 56-year-old wife, Marlene, were killed and their home destroyed by fire in Williamsfield early on Wednesday morning. According to the commanding officers for the Westmoreland Police Division, Superintendent O'Neil Dobson, following the murder of the couple, the necessary policing activities were put in place to apprehend the Robinson and take him before the court. About 3:30 p.m. a police team was apprehended in the Bluefields police area when Robinson and another man were identified. Both men start running and firing at the police, with the police take evasive action while returning the fire, the superintendent said. When the shooting subsided, Robinson was reportedly found clutching a 9mm pistol with 2 rounds. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The police said Robinson was before the court in Savanna for a case of murder and is a known violence producer that impacts several policing districts within the Westmoreland Police Division. I'm taking this medium to urge the citizens of Westmoreland to continue to work with the police as we try to rid the communities of these violent criminals, Superintendent Dobson said. A policeman was shot and killed in Comfort, Manchester on Tuesday night. He has been identified as Detective Constable Mario Thomas. Police source and relatives say Thomas was on interdiction due to an incident in Westmoreland. Preliminary reports indicated that around 10:30 p.m. Thomas was last seen purchasing an item at a shop in Comfort. Shortly after, loud explosions were heard. Thomas' body was found on Wednesday morning in the Breezy Hill district of Comfort with apparent gunshot wounds. His mother, Delores Sr., said this was the 3rd attempt on her son's life. 3 times on his life, they shot up my car in Georges Valley, she said, adding that Thomas' licensed firearm had been revoked. They took his licensed firearm. It's like they left him out there for them to kill him. And see, they kill him, she said. In January, Thomas reportedly disarmed a man at a bar in Comfort. The man was fatally shot. In the process, police said at the time. In December 2022, Thomas was taken into police custody following an armed robbery and double murder in Porus, Manchester. Sina said her son was wrongfully accused in that incident. Some shooting go on a Porus. Them say I'm a son. My son hate criminal. My son hate gunman, she said. A probe has been launched to recover a service weapon assigned to a constable after it was stolen from her private motor car on Ward Avenue in Mandeville on Wednesday. Source told the news that shortly after midday, the constable who is assigned to the Manchester Police Division parked her car on Ward Avenue and went into a business establishment. It is reported that when she returned to her vehicle minutes later, she realized that it had been broken into, and the service weapon, a Browning pistol with 30 rounds of ammunition, were missing. Police have since identified suspect in relation to the thief of the firearm. A motor car reportedly used by the suspect was found abandoned in the carport area. 14-year-old Michael Simpson, who was fatally shot by the police in Williamsfield on Sunday, has admitted that the teen's 20-year-old brother, who was driving, tried to elude the police as he is not the holder of a driver's license. Ingrid Brooks, auntie of Simpson's brother, said the 20 years old while driving a Toyota Mark X spin around to avoid the police on the Kendall main road. They come down here and saw the police, and they turned and went back up the highway to go to Williamsfield, and the police intercepted them on the highway at the railway station in Williamsfield. They didn't run them down to go up there, so I didn't see how it was a shootout and a chase, she said on Tuesday. Yes, they were trying to elude the police because the driver didn't have a license. That is the only thing they are guilty of, she said. Michael, who was a student at Belfield High School, was a passenger in a Toyota Mark X motor car, driven by his 20 years old brother, when they were shot by the police. According to the police, about 5 p.m., there was a vehicle checkpoint at Kendall when the Mark X was observed in what appeared to be an attempt to elude the checkpoint. The police said the Mark X traveled towards Williamsfield, where another police team tried to intercept the vehicle, but a high-speed chase ensued. According to the police, during the high-speed chase, the Mark X crashed into a pickup near the Williamsfield train line. The driver of the pickup sustained minor injuries to his hand and had to see covered. During the shooting, the Mark X came to a stop near a bar near Oak Village. Police said 2 occupants of the car escaped on foot, while a third occupant was found suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds and was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Brooks, who was among placard bearing residents of Barrett Peace that were gathered across from Kendall police station, said Michael was carrying food home for his dad. For Father's Day, the 14-year-old who was killed, he was killed with 3 plates of food in his lap and a file with pork in it. They were taking up dinner for their dad. She said, I don't see how there was a shootout. How comes there was a gun in the car? They just left the house. No gun wasn't in the car, and they are saying it is a shootout. That is not possible, added the aunt. We want justice, as they stood across from the station, while the police keep a watchful eyes on the placard bearing residents roadblock. We are mounted in section of Kendall. Steve Simpson, Michael's father, was overcome with grief. They killed me baby. So innocent, 14 years old, him not do nothing, and them just kill him like that? A justice that? He asked. He also questioned why his 20 years old son was handcuffed to a bed at hospital. Why they have to handcuff him? And him and a gunman, and just driver's license him not have. So what them handcuff him for? And have 2 police over him like him a criminal, he said on Monday.